Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the YeahAlright podcast. This is episode 63?
Two, I think.
60? Okay, 62. Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Jamie. We're joined by my co-host, or both co-hosts, Phoenix, and our special guest,
Marcus Lim.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
Just a simple question is, how's your week been? Start of the week.
I'm pretty full on usually, because run the business and then juggling with the family.
I can imagine.
Kids, 4-year-old, he got sick as well,
Oh,
So when one's sick, bro,
Everyone gets sick in the
everybody
house.
like, you gotta stay away,
Yeah,
wear the mask in the
yeah.
house. And just pretty much training, bro. Training and coaching athlete.
Are you
So-
are you training for any competition coming up soon?
Yeah. So I'm actually prepping for Australia,
oh,
Gold Coast.
yeah. Oh,
I
the
love
gold.
the
So
Gold
it's
Coast,
in,
bro. It's so nice.
October is about like 10 weeks away, So
Okay.
That's close.
things getting
Pretty
tougher
serious.
when it get
Could,
closer.
could you tell us about that? What's happening there?
Yeah, it's just a bodybuilding show, It's like another level. I don't want to talk too much. Wait until you guys see it,
Yeah, of course.
So it's just like biggest bodybuilding competition that happening in Gold Coast.
Okay, awesome.
And that's pretty much it, bro. That's when I prep. So always training and dieting and
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
like a normal day in training for you? Like from the moment you wake up, what's the routine? The nutrition and everything like that.
yeah.
Are those secrets you can give out though?
I can
Yeah.
can give out a little,
Yeah.
share
Basics.
a little. So I wake up in the morning, straight away, black coffee, hit the gym, doing my leg training. So I do leg every morning because fuck everybody hate
Every
leg
day's
day.
leg day, bro.
Every
Every
day.
day
Yeah,
is
leg day. So, bro, I was born like really skinny, and the legs is really
Something
not
hard.
there for me, so I have to work really hard to get it. And then in the afternoon, I run my business as well, like cooking food, the Go Paleo. If you guys
Just out
heard
of
it.
nowhere, cooking
That's,
business too.
Cooking food, we've been up and running for 7 years now through everything, man.
So do you guys go around the show for your business, or are you like one specific
So
location?
we like have our commercial kitchen and prepping all the meal, people ordering through online and for their fitness goal.
Oh, okay. So it's
uh,
mainly targeted towards fitness,
Yeah.
and health oriented.
On health, and people try to, on a challenge through the gym and stuff like that, bro. So we prepare whatever they need and deliver right into their door or their office, wherever they are in Auckland, New Zealand.
Do you guys also what's the word for it? Do you guys say if someone was on like a keto diet or a carnivore diet, would you guys cater towards that?
Yeah. We
sweet.
have our customized section that they can easily put the amount, how many gram of this, how many gram of that.
Yep.
And then they can customize their own meals.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So when you're training for a bit of a backtrack. The bodybuilding competition you were talking about, are there
Yes.
like weight classes to that?
Oh, so it goes. So what I did, I did men physique. It's like you're wearing board short.
Oh yeah.
So it's like beach body kind of thing, not like harder bodybuilding. You
More ripped abs
rip
and
massive, So it's like a beach body, bro. And
got that good physique. Eh?
yeah, good physique, small waist to the shoulder ratio. They call it V shape,
Yeah, the V taper.
Yeah,
eh?
V
Oh.
taper, and it's really challenging, man. Like you need to focus when you do that.
So are they are there different weight classes in the?
Yeah, so it goes by height actually.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So it doesn't matter you 80 or 90 kilo. I'm like 60, as long as we the same height
Gotcha.
and we in the same class.
So
yeah.
for your height, what would be the average weight that people compete at? Like, would it be 70 kilos,
Probably
75?
I think 70, 75.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing a very low, oh god, I forgot the name of it now. Like just the body fat, like very low body fat percentage.
Real low, bro, like 3%.
Fuck.
3%,
And
man.
is it healthy to actually maintain
Nah.
a body fat percentage for that?
If you go below 10%, as you feel like shit, bro.
Really?
You're feeling tired. You feel like like unsustainable for long term, but you can achieve for stay for like a month if you.
You can sustain it for a month, but I'm
For, like-
guessing it's not really too healthy on the
Yeah,
body.
it's not really healthy. Put in the words, bro. Like, and it's really tough for you as well for your mental. Tough for your mental, like no sugar.
Shit, yeah.
You
You
on,
can't really
like-
treat yourself much, right?
Yeah.
What? So, like, when it comes day of competition, right? You're getting ready. Do you dehydrate yourself to look better, or not really?
So how it works, bro? Like before you, they call it water dropping. You drop in the water to get everything out of your body, so you look tighter and leaner. So like, it's like make you low percent body fat as well.
Gives you a bit more.
You drink like a lot of water, bro. You drink like I drink like 10 liters a day, 7 days leading out, and then
Just none.
every half an hour, G, where do you think we go? Toilet. Half an hour. 10 liters a day, bro. And then
That's
you
heaps of
leading
water.
up, but when it get closer, you chop the water like half and then cut the water slowly one a day out. You stop the water. There's only 1 day out. But before that, you go high water.
So your body can retain the most, but then day of, you're essentially just dehydrating your body to make it look nice.
Yeah.
I'm so like new to this. This is really like this is the first time I'm like learning about all this
really
stuff.
interesting, bro.
Yeah, I've always been interested to, because like I go to the gym just like I've never been taught what to do in the gym, so I'm always so confused on the type of things I need to learn.
Yes,
Like
yes.
if you had advice specifically for me and other people listening, like if I wanted to go to the gym just to kind of keep up with my fitness and how would I go about it? Like no one's ever taught me anything at the gym. So I don't really know how to like what to start with.
It's also
like-
depend on your goal as well. Peter.
Yeah.
What's your goal?
The thing is, I don't really know what my goal
Yeah.
is.
Do you want to lose weight? Do you want
Like,
to gain
gain
muscle?
muscle.
Maybe
Or
gain muscle. Maybe.
Get your. In my opinion, I'm not like no health professional, but I would definitely like start with getting your posture like on machines or when you're doing weights. Get your posture right, because as soon as you get your posture right, that's when you start to actually get more gains. You slowly just gain in general. Whereas if you aren't getting your posture right, well then you're gonna damage your body, injure yourself badly. You're not gonna have as much muscle gains. That's just me though.
Yeah, bro, you pretty much said it, man. It's more like also safety, you know, like really important. Like if you don't have that, you gotta fall back straight away. What can you do? Like your shoulder, your ligaments.
Slip a disc in
So
your spine.
yeah, you gotta look after. So what it means is, when you go to the gym, make sure you know what you're doing. Like how many repetition you doing, and rep, and like breathing as well. If you guys see it, like some people doing deadlift and they hold their breath,
Yeah.
and then bro, they ended up faint.
Yeah.
Because they haven't got any oxygen coming.
Yeah.
It's all about the technique.
Yeah, so like safety very important for me, man. Like when you train, because we train heavy, you know, we want to win, and you gotta give everything you got, you know, and so you gotta keep safety first. When I train, bro, strap here, strap there, strap here, strap here. But hey, if you know, like in general, for health, I reckon you guys just need to get in like 3 to 4 times per week.
At the
Get
moment,
some-
I'm free. Yeah, free
Yeah,
time
that's
of the week.
awesome, bro. Like doing a bit of cardio, do a bit of weight training to keep your muscle.
Is there such a thing as doing like, maybe this is a stupid question, but doing too much cardio? Like sometimes I'll be doing like 5K runs 5 or 6 times a week. Is that too much?
Nah.
Nah?
Because the more you run, bro, your body adapt to it.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the more you train, the body is ready for it. But some people say, oh, it's better to rest.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just like, what is rest day, man?
Never a rest
I
day,
try
mate.
to take a rest day, bro. Like, okay, Sunday, I'm gonna spend time with my kids. But the thing is, I had to go in. It's
That's-
like
that's
to
the
the
same with
point.
me.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You get home or you wake up in the morning, you're like, okay, I'm not going to go to the gym today. This is going to be a rest day.
Yeah.
You kick back. And then for me personally, I don't know if this is the same for anyone else, but I feel like fuck, bro, I'm so useless. I'm not doing anything. I need
Yeah,
to be in the
yeah.
gym right now and like
Yeah.
getting those gains. Every day you don't go, it feels like it's missed opportunities, and it's also like you're not being. If you want to be the best version of yourself, you have to go into the gym and improve on what you didn't do properly yesterday. You got to consistently improve, and if you're not doing that in the gym, then like
I needed to hear that.
Here
Yeah.
you go. Here you
need
to
go,
hear
that.
bro. That's
It's-
just help with your mental, bro, and confident.
And correct me if I'm wrong. This is like a bit on side with the cardio as well. Like maybe if you're trying to gain more muscle, postpone your cardio till like the end of your workout. For me personally, like when I'm at the gym, I'll do my weights at the start. I'll like warm up. I'll say I'm doing a chest day. I'll do my chest workout, and then afterwards I'll do my cardio, because if I do it at the start, I'm exerting all of my energy to the point where I don't have enough energy when I'm doing my chest press. Whereas if I'm doing it after, I've already used the majority of my energy, but I'm just kind of getting rid of that reserve so I can sleep better at night. That's kind of the way that I look at it. I don't know how true that is, but that's kind of the tips that I've been given. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll try this out. And it's worked for me.
Bit of a random question. I always go to the gym early in the morning because I'm a very I'm a very confident person, right?
Yes.
But when I'm doing something that I know for a fact I might not be doing properly, or I'm not doing it as well, I get very shy. I always go to the gym early in the morning, maybe like 5 a.m. because I can't go when it's crowds of people, because I always have this idea that I might be doing something wrong, or this person's talking about me.
people
It's
are
a
staring
real
at
bad
you.
thing for me.
Yeah.
That's the
What's
same with
like
me.
advice around
I
that?
feel you, bro. Like it's just like the way it is. Say like when you, for example, when when you're not looking good. Put it that way. If you're not looking good, you don't have the confidence. You don't want to show to anyone else. But if you look good and ripped, bro, you're gonna be loved the gym. But,
Everyone will be staring at you like, damn, he looks good.
But and again, a lot of my clients say exactly the same as you, bro. Like what I would do, I'm like, yo, put the music on. Honestly, like nobody cares. Nobody cares. If you look around, you might think people care, but they're actually doing their own thing.
Yeah.
They're on the phone. They're like chilling. They're like on the music, If you put the music on, bro, and mind their own business and just focus on yourself. But believe me, nobody cares.
No, you're right.
Yeah, hard. No,
You're right.
like,
If you do or not, hey, it's up to you.
preach.
Up to you. Nobody cares.
When I first started going to the gym, I got like that massive fear as well. Like,
You
I'm
still
not.
get it though?
Every now and then, like, I don't get it. It's mainly when I see new people at the gym. But I just always think to myself, like, pretty much what you said. Like, people don't give two shits. Like, I'm thinking the way that I think about it. I'm looking around thinking that people are judging me. But they're probably sitting there looking around thinking that people are judging them as well. Like,
Exactly.
Like, that's the way that I kind of think about it. If I'm thinking it, who else is kind
I
of
think
thinking
all
it?
in your mind, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just nature, I reckon.
Yeah, hard. And you never know as well, like, if a chick's, like, looking at you, you might think, damn, she's looking at me because I'm, like, doing this terribly and I'm, like, fucking this
Wrong.
up.
Yeah.
But she could actually be looking at you like, damn, that guy's
Oh.
hot. So you never know. It could be, like, a
Yeah.
50-50.
Funny, man.
Going to the gym consistently, like, semi helps it. But at the same time, it's, it will just come, like, it'll go away with time. You just get more confident. And also, like, if you go at a certain time, you usually typically see the same people there roughly at the same time. There might be some different faces every now and then, but you'll kind of get used to the faces that you see. That's like how I see it. Whenever I go to the gym, there's the same people. So I'm like, oh, these people know me, so I'm not going to care as much. It's only when I see the new faces, I'm like, oh shit, I don't really know him too well. So that kind of spikes my anxiety in the gym. Yeah.
Alright. This is a bit of a random topic change, but when we were talking to, because you know Tony, we had
yes.
Tony on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, and he was telling us about like a Mortal Kombat like short film, and I saw some post that like you had something to do with that too. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah. So I play lead role for Sub-Zero.
What, the lead? Oh, Sub-Zero!
Sub-Zero.
Bro. He's my
So-
I see.
favorite
I don't
character.
play Mortal Kombat, but I know Sub-Zero.
I actually I know what Mortal Kombat is, but I never played the game. And then when basically I was helping doing some stunt coordinating for the fight.
Okay.
And then the director is like looking for two Asian Chinese, maybe can speak Mandarin and stuff like that. And I was like, look around. He tried to find a lot of people, but you need to be
You have to have the physique for it.
perform as well. You can fight. You can do everything, acting as well. You know, and they couldn't find it, bro. And then he only see me. Because I go there helping out, you know, and it's like, oh, Marcus, man, I might as well offer you. But my other mate, Jericho, he's a stunt performer as well. And then, yeah, me and Jericho become like two Sub-Zero, you know, like the brothers.
Oh,
The two brothers, yeah.
That's cool, bro. That's
yeah, and I also play, I don't know if you guys know Noob Saibot.
What is it?
Noob Saibot.
No, I don't. Do you?
It's like Shadow, bro. Like
Oh.
the king of, I don't really know actually, Shadow, and fully black.
Oh,
So
that's
when
cool.
I get killed, and then resurrected to Sub-Zero.
Oh, okay.
So like
I
different
see.
life,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's interesting. And how did you find like being in front of a camera and being filmed? Did you like it?
I used to be like really shy, bro. But then, you know, like as you're growing older, you want to, you know, overcome
Strive.
your fears and all of that. You know, I used to be shy in front of the camera, and then I go start doing acting classes, drama classes. That was during pandemic, you know, 5 years ago. I remember that's when I came back from Japan, when I won world champion men physique in Japan.
Hey.
Yeah.
And then lockdown. So when you lock down, bro, and then at the same time I having my son as well. And that's when I start doing, I'm gonna face my fear, man, like start taking drama class.
That's cool.
I remember the first day I walked in, man, the whole body like
Yeah.
shaking, you know, your heart like
Full of
beating really
fear.
fast.
Yeah.
Like scary, bro, you know, you don't know anyone, you go in front of everyone and doing some acting. And you probably going through that as well when your first time, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
I remember the
in front
first
of
time.
people.
Like I remember the first time we filmed this podcast, I was even like nervous just because I hadn't been in front of cameras before,
Yeah,
and
yes.
like the art of keeping a conversation rolling, or just how do you act in front of a camera? Like, what do you
Yeah.
do? Do you look straight at it, or do you look
Yeah.
around? Yeah.
For the longest time, we did podcast episodes like just us two.
Hey.
For like the first at least 20 episodes. Maybe
Probably
one
more.
or two guests thrown in there somewhere every once in a while, but mainly it was just us.
Yo.
And it was all good, but it started getting to the point where like,
We just can't do it, just us
yeah,
anymore.
we could not. We ran out of things to say because at what
Yeah.
point, when you and your mate are talking, at what point do you run out? Like, what do you say? And we were just like, okay, we need to like start bringing guests on, and we got this. We got all these guests, some guests on, and then there was this one guest that was like, oh, okay, I'll come on your podcast, but only if you get a studio. So then we rented out a studio for that episode. We got the audio quality back, and we're like, fuck, we cannot go back. To
Yeah,
like,
bro, we did not want to go back
Yeah.
because we used to film it in my lounge with like
Oh, yo.
little laptop.
Yeah, like
mics.
little-
Yes.
We were
yes.
just like, no, we can't go back. Like, no
yeah,
way.
there was just no comparison to the audio and just the content in general. So we're at this studio in Avondale. Pardon me. It wasn't even that long though. It was like probably a year.
No, I'd say less than a year.
6 months. Plus.
Yeah, I'd say just over 6 months probably, I'd say.
Yo.
And then we
that's awesome.
decided, well, they couldn't accommodate us anymore because of like their night stuff, and we're like, we'll move here. So that's how we're here today. But even every now and then, I still kind of get nervous in front of a camera. If we have someone that I'm
Yeah.
like, it's sort of not even in front of the camera anymore. It's more like when I'm coming here, when I'm driving here, thinking about what I'm gonna say, preparing
Yes,
myself. It's like,
preparing.
yeah, especially someone I
Yeah.
don't know as well. Like usually, as soon as I like sit down and start talking to the person in front of a camera, the conversation flows naturally. My nerves go down, all of that stuff. But it's just more that build up coming here. It's like, damn.
Fuck, yeah,
There's a
all the
lot of
way.
guests we have where it's like people we know. Like sometimes I'll have one of my best mates on, and I'm like, it's my best mate. It's calm, it's chill. Yeah, but it is always awkward grabbing like new people on. But it's also exciting getting to like meet someone new, hear their side of the story, what they've been
Yeah,
up to.
yeah. It's all different of stories, you know.
Exactly.
Getting their perspective on life as well, like how
for
they
sure.
how they go about their everyday life, what they do on a day-to-day basis, because people are like so similar, but they live such different lives as
Different
well.
life.
I think that's like what we were talking about before we were recording, is like what's the kind of like things we do on the podcast, and every episode is just different. A new guest on, new story, new backstory, you know, always different.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of cool. Like meeting all these new people has kind of been a blessing as well, because you just kind of get to meet a different side of people, and having that conversation is kind of hard this day and age. Like everyone's, and there's no problem with it, or there sort of is, but everyone's just on social media 24/7. Sitting down and having a conversation with someone is actually more is meaningful, you know.
Do you get that too of like your competitions and some of the work that you do in stunt work, meeting new people?
Yeah, for sure, bro. That is, I think whatever you do is all about networking. I would say
Connections.
You know?
Yeah.
Fuck
You know,
yeah.
when you connect it, and then it will lead you to something else. You know nothing if you don't go out, bro. You get nothing, you know. You gotta go out there.
I think that was a big thing as well. Like for me, I don't know if you like realize this, but for me, when we kind of first started getting a lot of guests on, it was like, okay, we need to start networking people, because pretty much, like for instance, how we got you here today is through Tony. Tony
How we
was
got Tony from O'Shea.
O'Shea was through
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, and Charlie was through Herman. Herman was just I messaged out of the blue. So it's kind of that like that network of people.
What's that thing called? The domino effect? Is that what it's called? Yeah.
100%. It's a slow domino effect that like will slowly take back. Sort of like we had this when we started season 2. We had this guest on called Fraser, and he does this thing called 1000 Dreams, where he'll like sit you down and talk about like what your dreams are in life, and they're only short snippets on Instagram, but the way that Fraser works is he networks his way up through the people. He like will put on a story like, hey, does anyone know, or does anyone have contact with this person? Someone will get in contact with him and get them to know him, and then slowly he'll work his way up. And he's like in New York trying to interview like all these famous people, and
Here you
bro,
go.
it's fucking crazy.
Another level, like
100%
just like you guys,
Connections.
man.
We've got to
Just
get
gotta-
those connections.
Gotta keep going,
Taking those
you know.
steps, eh?
It's take time.
The road to 10 mil subscribers.
Let's
Oh.
go.
I think we should start smaller. 100k. 100k is a
100K.
better.
Well, what's the subscribers now?
We're at like
Subscribers?
Yeah.
Well, 900, but
Oh,
800, that 800 of them are bots.
Let's go.
From a previous guest we had
maybe
on.
in the next 2 years you look back. You gotta look back. Shit, 2 million.
yeah, that is a point. We had this guest on a couple of months ago. We sort of know who it is, but we got them on, and
There's no bad beef. Like, they're
yeah,
good mates of
they're
mine.
all good.
They're
We're
mates.
like
Yeah.
but we had them on the week after we like got subscriber botted.
And I'm like, 1,000 subscribers. How's that
It was like
happening?
exactly 1,000 as well, like on the dot. We already had
Hey.
like pre-existing subscribers. I think it was like 30 or something low.
And it was like thousands and thousands of views on that one podcast of the guest. And it's suspicious when there's hundreds of likes, thousands of views, and just 0 comments.
Hey.
Yeah, because usually people like would like it. I don't know, but for me, I'd like it and then write like a comment saying something
Yeah.
about the video, like, "Oh, he looks weird" or something. Not obviously that
But
bad.
nobody say anything.
Yeah, not like one comment. I think there was one comment from, just like I don't even know, Avery,
Who's Avery?
the one that always comments on the posts.
I don't know who
That's
that
just
is.
my name.
Avery?
Yeah, the one that comments on the Instagram reels like all the time. Like, oh my god, it's Jamie.
You can show me after. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Must be
know.
your biggest fan, bro.
I know her. She lives in America. And
American fan right here.
yeah, of course,
Yo.
of course. She always just like loves to support me. and
Wait,
just,
what's
like,
her name?
Avery. No, I'll show you. I'll show you
Did
later.
you message? Well, oh, the person that. Oh yeah, there's like this one person that just comments on all our reels, asking for Jamie, and then one reel he's not even in it, and she still comments, "Jamie, that's awesome." But did you watch it?
The biggest, bro. Just scroll. Oh yeah, that's Jamie.
Yeah, she just say it's
Biggest
from like.
fan.
the
I actually
podcast account.
messaged her because I thought I thought it'd be really funny to have like one of Jamie's like biggest fans on the
Yes,
podcast, like
yes,
just see
yes.
how that goes as a funny episode. And she told me she lives in America, and so how is she a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
So how we met is when I was in Japan in 2019. I was on TikTok.
Oh, bro, the same year. I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
2019 too.
Oh fuck! I was like closer to the end. It was like summertime there.
November, because that's where I was there. November
Ooh.
19.
What's
And
the
then
month
when you
before
come
December?
back, pandemic
November.
kicking in.
Yeah, I was there November, just before December, just before Christmas,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
came
probably.
back, and then probably a month or two later, hit straight into pandemic. It was like full on. But yeah, how I met her was on TikTok. I was on Japan, like in Japan on TikTok,
Yes, yes.
scrolling through, and she popped up on my For You page.
I love it. I always like the comments. It's the best thing.
Bro, I saw her on the For You page. I'm like, fuck, she's good looking, bro. I'll hit her up. And then she didn't message me back until like 2 days after I'd left the country. And I was like, oh, ratchet.
So have you ever met her?
No.
Oh, okay.
But we've known each other for like 5+ years, like called, like FaceTime. We know each
Yeah,
other really well.
she followed me on Instagram, but I didn't know who she was, and then she unfollowed me 2 hours later after I didn't follow her back.
Oh, my
Sounds about right.
God.
But yeah, no, we're pretty.
She probably now watching it, eh?
Oh,
Like,
what's up?
yeah.
She's probably watching.
Hey,
Yeah, probably
every-
watching
let
right
on.
now.
Every. What up?
But yeah, that's how I met. She's like pretty much our number one fan at the moment.
That's awesome. You're
Which is
number one
so-
fan.
bro.
Yeah, my
That's why I
number-
wanted her on, because it'll be so funny to see like a number one fan of.
Gee, we
Jamie.
should buy her tickets.
No,
No, we should buy tickets.
No, you should buy tickets.
No, we should buy
No.
tickets to go to America, and then when we're there, we interview her.
Oh, of course. I mean, what depends? Where in America?
I don't know.
Bit of a random question. Where in the world have you been? Like different countries. Where have you traveled to?
Oh. So, Japan,
Japan.
China, Las Vegas,
Oh,
Las Vegas is nice. I went there when I was real young.
Cambodia, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Thailand. Oh, but Thailand just the airport, right? So it doesn't count. Right?
Oh, okay.
And that's pretty much it, right? Actually.
So mostly like Asian countries.
Is there any
And the
place that
US.
you'd like to
Oh,
go
yes,
to?
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Was there any place that you'd like to go
I
to?
think like I like to go Japan. Eh?
Yeah.
For me, like their transport and
Oh,
everywhere
bro.
you go, like
Their trains are
Food?
their food's cheap. Their transport's fucking on point. Like
Bro.
you get a train, you miss it. Oh shit! 5 minutes
5
later,
minutes.
there's another train. It's like it's a clean country. Like Japan's so clean.
and you're walking all the time too. You know, like everywhere you go, it's like compact.
Yeah.
So
It's
you walking distance.
It's a very flat country as well. So it's not like when you're walking up hill, downhill. It's all like pretty much just like flat. You can bike anywhere. You can catch a train. And on the train, you're there within like 5-10 minutes of wherever you need to go. It's fucking insane.
You said you went like just before the pandemic, hey?
Yeah.
How you said it kind of shook my mind. You said you last went to Japan 5 years ago, just before the pandemic. Are you telling me the pandemic was half a decade ago?
Almost, yeah.
Bro, it's already.
Well, I think the pandemic
20,
happened in
21,
like
2, 3, 4.
March, April 2020, roughly.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so it
yes.
would have
Almost
been like
5
probably
years ago.
yeah, would have been a couple months after when I came back from Japan. I remember like I went to school for about I was in year 13. Went to school for like
What school you go to?
oh not anymore. This is
Oh,
like
yeah,
this
I
is-
think, like, what-
in 2020
yeah.
I went to oh no okay. I used to live in Whangarei.
Ah.
If you know where Whangarei is. I went to
okay.
Whangarei Boys High School and there I'd lived up there for most part of my life. I moved
Oh, yes.
lived there from like 5 to 18 and then we moved down here when I turned 19 and then had my 20th and I've lived here for like almost 2 years now and it's been pretty cool but Auckland's definitely not for everyone. I don't love it but
For sure.
can't
bro.
really choose.
Yeah.
It's where the money is. How long
It's
have
just more people, right? You know.
and how long when did you move to like New Zealand?
So I came here like I think when I was 13.
Okay.
So bro, it's been it's like a refugee, man. I came with another family. You know, like
and now you have your own.
yeah, back in bro 13. You know, and it was tough when you're growing up. You need a lot of support. You know, and yeah, we make it here, brother.
That's me.
I'm
bro.
35 now. What, over 20 years living here.
And you love New Zealand?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, bro. Like, what I notice is the air clean. You know,
The
Yeah.
nature too.
Like where I'm coming from, it's like a different world. Like the first day you step in, I think when I was actually the first day I arrived, what I felt is just the clean air. Like
I can imagine.
fuck, you feel different, bro.
Yeah.
From where you from, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys know Cambodia, say.
I know where Cambodia is.
Like Thailand, Vietnam.
Yeah, I've been to Vietnam before, and I've been to China around Shanghai,
Yo.
and those two places, and like they're beautiful. Like Vietnam's a beautiful country, China's a country.
Yeah.
But the air purity levels there are just like so much more like. Yeah, it's insane. When you like, as soon as you step off that plane,
The heat, bro.
yeah,
Like
the
hit your
first
face.
thing is the humidity. It's like fuck,
Yeah.
it's so hot. And then on top of that, you're like, damn, it's so much not harder to breathe, but you just feel like a different type of way when you're breathing. Kind of has that flavor to it.
Yeah, bro. That's here better.
It's cleaner, purer here. And that's the good thing about New Zealand. But the downside is there's not as many people here, so things don't progress
Yeah.
as fast. Like
That's right.
when I went to when you go to Japan, the
Bro.
technology is so advanced over
When
there.
I came back, I'm like, fuck, we like
We're like cavemans, bro.
50 years behind, eh?
Straight
Like
up.
what? Our public transport, bro. You can't actually relying on it.
No, you can't because you miss it. You miss a train. 40 minutes.
Waiting.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, sorry, boss, I came to work half an hour late. Why? Oh, the train. I missed the train. Like, over there in Japan, that's not really an excuse because they come every, 5 minutes.
It's like London. They come every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
it's easy.
yeah.
London and LA's very good for their... Or, not LA. New York's really good for their public transport as well.
Yeah, the subway.
Is it where you from, bro? You
No,
Are you
I'm
Kiwi?
I'm Kiwi, but I just
Yo.
came back from Europe
Nice.
from a trip. So the transport there is amazing. Gotta
different,
clap that.
different.
Yeah, it's insane.
When you gone outside, you come back, you're like, oh.
Yeah, like I went over with my mate and I'm saying to him like, we need to get to Leicester Square. Should we check when the trains go? And he's like, no, we'll just turn up. I'm like, but the train might not be here for 40 minutes. Like, no, the train's here every 2 minutes.
Yo.
Literally is. I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
2-3 minutes. The
2-3
train's there.
minutes, eh?
Yeah,
And even if you do miss it, it's like, who's going to care? It's fucking 2 minutes. Wait,
exactly.
bro. Yeah.
But yeah, we've reached the 30-minute mark.
Oh, yo, that's us.
That goes
easy.
quickly, doesn't it?
Oh, we're having fun, brothers.
Exactly.
Yo, that's awesome.
Either way.
But yeah, thank you so much for
Yeah, thank
coming
you.
on.
No, you're welcome,
Do you want to
guys.
tell everybody kind of like how they can find you, all those types of stuff?
Yeah, hey guys, if you look for meal prep company, go Paleo NZ. Search it up.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, bro, for coming on. It was a pleasure having you on. Would love to have you on in the future.
100%.
Well, I definitely would at least.
Yeah,
Um,
both of
Time.
us.
We can
100%.
talk more, more time.
When we get a bigger studio, we can do like hour-long episodes.
Yeah, bro.
That's all we're
Yeah,
aiming for.
yeah.
Hour-long episodes.
That's the goal for you guys, eh?
Fuck
Making
yeah.
Exactly.
make
Just
it to the
longer
top.
episodes in general, because when we have conversations, they tend to
Keep going.
right when you're getting to the good part as well, like kind of the climax of the conversation. Sorry, we have to
I
cut
think
it off.
as soon as I get a new laptop, that's when we can start doing hour-long episodes.
Yo,
100%.
alright.
Just
Thanks, guys, for having me today.
It's all good.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
for,
Cheers,
thank you for
brother.
coming
Yes.
on.
Jamie
Thank
and
you.
PK.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good week, everyone.